Kumara Parvata. It has been my bucket list for a very long time. I completed almost all treks in Karnataka, Mullengiri, Kodachadri, or I did be Kudramukh. But has to wait for almost 4 years, waiting for the right day to do Kumara Parvata trek. As a season trek, the best part of Kumaravada trek is that I've been doing this trek almost after 1 year gap due to this COVID. So it was literally a challenging moment. It was testing my endurance. So it was the best part of the trek. There were a lot of steep climbs which I was struggling to make it. So that was the best moment which I faced during the entire trek. Like it was testing my endurance.
So Kumara Parvata or KP was one of the treks that I've always been wanting to do for a very long time. So when you just Google KP, all you know it's very tough trek. This trail is very steep. It's very hard to do. This is what I always kept hearing about it. I've always wanted to do. So finally I've got the opportunity and I did it in December. So what fascinated me or what was the most remarkable thing about the trek was not even the real challenging part of about how clean the trail was. So before we started the trek, what happened, the check post, the officers checked all our bags for the number of plastics. So if you had a Kit Kat chocolate with you, that would be considered as 2 and not just 1. That's how they were particular about each and every plastic that was there in our bags. They kept a count, took the deposit, and then once we went up and we finished the trek and we came back, they rechecked our bags for all the plastics that we had. So even if you had a wrapper and if you had torn it off in the end, even the little bit part of the plastic was to be counted back. So that's how strict they were, and remarkably, because of all these rules that they followed, it was one of the cleanest trails that I had seen, not a piece of paper or plastic.
Yeah, I understand. We'll make sure the people who are really enthusiastic will take them. Yeah, by the time we reach there, we can take.
So once after we reached the summit point, there was a temple on the top, and there are few flags surrounding that area. You couldn't get a clear view from that point, so we moved a bit ahead, and we had a lunch point nearby. And from that lunch point, that view is, man, literally it's like heaven. Like there is a huge like oval shaped mountain on my right side, and I was just sitting left side and having my pulao, and that was the grand lunch anyone can have on this mountains. And our yoga teacher was doing yoga sessions on that similar pose in that area. And it's too misty, and you could see that cliffs below you like anything, and that was very close to nature. You could feel a fresh air after long COVID times, and literally it was the best like bringing the best thing in your life and the best part of it. Homestay, there is 2 waterfalls which are so beautiful, because the first day after trying trek, we come down, we just have a crash down to a bed, and next day we are waking up very walkable to those waterfalls, and you will have a nice deep or a shower or a water massage, you know. Actually, I was standing on the top of this fall so that I have a grand view of this, all these falls, like water literally flowing like sideways towards me, and the people, my friends, like just taking the dip beneath.